and it was just beautiful and quite
Really
spiritual.
quiet.
Quiet, the trees were gorgeous. I believe I was in the middle of Tokyo.
In Australia, probably haven't heard of them, like Telstra, Aussie Home Loans, that kind of thing.
Could you tell me your name, please?
Lisa Maloney. Lisa?
Lisa?
Yeah.
And where are you from?
From New Zealand.
New Zealand. Where in New Zealand?
From Auckland.
Auckland. And how long have you been here for?
24 hours.
24 hours. And how long are you guys staying here for?
I'll be here for 12 days, but not only Tokyo, travelling around.
What are you planning on doing while in Japan?
Well, we're going to go to Kyoto, see some temples, and then we're going to Koisen, Mount Koya, have a temple stay, and finishing in Osaka.
A temple stay.
A temple stay, yes.
How many nights are you?
Just one night.
Just one night?
Yes.
And eating their food, right?
Yes,
Temple food.
yes,
Yeah.
and joining in their prayers and meditations and learning about their lives.
Right, so what are you guys up to tonight? Going back to
We're
the
just
hotel?
heading back to our hotel. We had dinner at Amoy Kocho. We had some beautiful meats.
What did you have? Chicken?
We had chicken, we had pork belly, and we had pork cheek. We had an asahi beer and something else complimentary, like a lovely little noodle entree. And it was just very special. Yeah, you should watch them cook it, and it was lovely. Yeah.
Your first time to come to Japan?
It is, yes.
Is it?
Yes.
And was there anything that you found disappointing about Japan after you got?
Disappointing. No, I just absolutely loved every minute of ever since we touched down yesterday at 6 o'clock. It's been quite different to anything I've ever seen in my life, and I've travelled quite a lot.
So what do you find most refreshing about Japan?
Well, it's easy. The people are friendly. There's lots of helpful people. The transport gets you wherever you want to go really quickly, and the food is amazing. And today we went to the Meiji, I'm not sure if I'm saying it right, Meiji shrine, and it was just beautiful and quite
Really
spiritual.
quiet.
Quiet. The trees were gorgeous. I believe I was in the middle of Tokyo, and so to have that juxtaposition of the busy streets, the Shibuya crossing, Shibuya sky, we went up this morning, and then go and just be peaceful in the park and the temple. It was incredible, and I don't know anywhere in the world, not that I've seen, that you can do that.
So are you with your son?
Yes, I'm travelling with my son.
You guys travel a lot?
No, this is our first trip together
How
since
is
he's
it?
an adult.
How
Obviously, we had trips when he was a kid, but yeah. My other son lives in Shenzhen, so I'll have to go and visit him over there in China next. Yeah.
So what do you do for a living back in
I
New
work
Zealand?
for a marketing company. Marketing?
What type of marketing do you do?
Beef and lamb marketing. So on the domestic market. So we support farmers, New Zealand farmers who grow beef and lamb. Yeah.
I'm not taking any more time. Yeah, that's fine.
Is that all right?
Yeah. Thank you very much.
All
It was
right.
very nice meeting
I'll
you.
show you some of that.
Could you tell me your name, please?
My name's Jay.
Jay.
Jay like the letter.
And where are you from?
Australia.
Australia. Which part of Australia? Are you from?
Brisbane?
Brisbane.
Yeah.
And is it your first time in Japan?
Second time, actually.
Second time.
Yeah.
When was the last time?
5 years ago.
5 years ago?
5 years ago. I loved it so much. I wanted to come back every single year, but COVID kind of put a spanner in the works with that one.
What are you planning on doing?
Planning
this
on
time?
doing?
Yeah.
Just like taking a break from work, man. Like seeing everything here is just completely different to Australia. I just like, for example, like the animal cafes and random stuff like that, baseball games, that kind of thing we don't have in Australia. The amazing public transport you guys got, it's incredible.
Right.
It's all just so different.
So what do you do for work back in Australia?
Graphic designer.
Graphic designer.
Yeah. Like logos, branding, that kind of thing. Things like business support kind of stuff, you know?
What was the most famous logo that you have created?
The most famous
Yeah.
one, logo. I haven't made a famous logo yet. Maybe one day. But I work for some big companies in Australia. You probably haven't heard of them, like Telstra, Aussie Home Loans, that kind of thing. Big companies like the Telstra's like the biggest telecommunications country in Australia.
Cool.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be asking like different type of questions right now.
Yeah, go for it, man.
So-
Anything.
So was there anything that you found disappointing after you came here?
Disappointing. Ooh.
If there's anything.
Not really, man. I've just been having a great time in general. The bars are a little tiny. I'm not used to how tiny the bars are. That you can, like, some of them you just have like 4 seats, you know. I mean, I guess that's the theme down there in Golden Guy, isn't it? But in Australia, our bar's like humongous, and I'm used to that kind of environment. Kind of like you got to pick a bar and you go into it, and they're the people that you're with the entire night. And you know, if you want to go to a different bar, you've got to like change locations instead of having a big bar with lots of options. If that makes sense.
Right. Yeah. I get it, yeah.
That's the main difference.
And everyone's smoking in those tiny bars, right?
Yeah, it's wild. Like, we haven't been able to do that in Australia for about 20 years now, which is crazy. I love it. Like, it almost makes me want to be a smoker again. Just to join in on the fun.
Don't do it, man. So, what do you find most refreshing about Japan compared to Australia?
The public transport system's amazing. It's just incredible. It works so well. Everything's so incredibly cheap here as well compared to Australia. Like, just living wise, like the food, just you can have a good meal out for 1,000 yen, which in Australia, like, you'd be paying like $30 or something at least, which would be like 3,000 yen at the exchange rate at the moment. Just stuff like that. Just so easy.
And do you also pay tips in Australia?
No, we don't.
No?
No, thank God.
That's only in the States.
They're trying to push it through with the apps and stuff, but when Australians aren't going to do that shit, no way.
So transportation wise, like how is it different? You guys have
Like
trains?
the Shinkansen and stuff, we don't have anything like that. It's just so awesome. Like, you can just get to city for city like 2 hours time, you know. Yeah, in Australia, you'd have to just get Ubers everywhere. You've got no choice. It's always an Uber or a taxi, but you've got a train station on every block. It's fantastic.
Right. So what else have you been to besides Tokyo?
This time, I started off in Osaka for a couple of days. Then I'm going to be here for a week in Tokyo and then back to Osaka before I go home.
I think that's it.
Yeah, nice. Got enough stuff?
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
good luck to you guys on
Thank
your YouTube channel. I hope it takes off.
Right. Yeah. Thank you for your time.
Yeah, that's all right,
It was
man.
very nice meeting you.
Of course. You too.